Oh wow, this is a creek bed, East Palestine, Ohio. Oh my god.
Oh my god, look at that. It's starting to even look like a triple rainbow. Wow. Oh my god, it's full on.
It's all in the bottom of the creek bed.
Oh, it's so bright. Oh my god, it's so bright and vivid. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Now look. But they burned all the chemicals off of there, right?
That's what I heard, yeah.
As Chris D'Angelo of HuffPost explains, the testing that Ohio authorities relied on to declare the municipal water in East Palestine safe to drink after a disastrous train derailment was funded by the railroad operator itself and did not initially comply with federal standards, HuffPost has learned. Although the drinking water in East Palestine may indeed be safe, as officials have repeatedly stressed in recent days, independent experts argue the initial batch of samples that a consulting firm hired by the rail company collected and submitted to the lab should not have been used to make such a determination. The lab report on the railroad-funded sampling indicates the samples were not handled in accordance with Federal Environmental Protection Agency standards. I find this extremely concerning because these results would not be used in most scientific applications because the samples were not preserved properly, and this is the same data they are now relying on to say that the drinking water is not contaminated. The Biden administration said in a press call Friday that Norfolk Southern has not been solely behind the testing that's been conducted so far, with the spokesperson telling reporters it's been with the Columbiana County Health Department collecting samples along with Norfolk Southern and sending those as split samples to 2 different labs for verification. The state EPA, however, did not receive the health department's results until after DeWine declared the water safe based on AECOM's flawed testing.
One of the things that we've heard from residents here is a feeling that there's mixed messaging. So certainly, you know, the EPA said that the water is safe to drink here. Heard from health director yesterday who recommended that if you could, residents should consider buying bottled water. Are you saying that's off?
Yeah, that's off. If you're, if you have tap water, if you have water in the village, you can drink that water. That water has been tested. It's a well that they didn't think would be contaminated anyway. It's not been. We now know it's not been. So the difference between today and yesterday was when the health director said, I think I'd probably drink the bottled water. He knew that we didn't have the test results back. Well, today we got the test results back.
The lab report shows low levels of the chemical dibutyl phthalate and cause headaches, nausea, dizziness, irritation of the eyes and throat, and seizures. Some of the residents who were told days after the derailment that they could safely return to East Palestine have reported symptoms including headaches, nausea, dizziness, and shortness of breath.
But hey, don't worry. The train company, they have to pay a fine. Yeah, a big hefty fine for what they did. 25,000 buckaroos. Yeah, baby. So at least the townspeople don't have to worry about anything because all their problems are going to be taken care of. You shouldn't have to worry if your kid's going to get cancer or dizzy or have a seizure from drinking from the drinking fountain at their elementary school. They already have to worry enough in these red states about some kid with a white supremacy problem kicking the doors in with an AR-15. They already have to worry about that. The last thing they should have to worry about is the drinking water. And as we all know, railroad accidents have been on the rise, and it's not the fault of the hardworking employees on the front lines. The blame lies squarely on the shoulders of the railroad companies and the politicians who help them deregulate policies to cut jobs and boost profit margins. By cutting thousands of jobs, they have created a situation where remaining employees are overworked and overstressed, leading to human error and preventable accidents. And let's not forget that these companies are also cutting corners on maintenance and safety measures to save a few bucks. The result? Dangerous derailments, collisions, and fatalities that could have been avoided. It's time for the railroad companies to take responsibility for their actions and prioritize the safety of their employees and the public.